What is up, everyone? Welcome to day one of the camper van build. What's going on here?
Okay.
In the summer of 2021, me and my girlfriend decided to take on a camper van conversion. We started completely from scratch with a 2009 Sprinter and completely converted it into a beautiful camper van so that we could go on awesome road trip adventures. Now we are going to go down to the water. It's allowing us to be more closely with nature, more comfortable when we're going on trips, and we'll be able to sleep pretty much anywhere we go, and we'll be able to do our favorite things, which are surfing and freediving. So this video I'm gonna take you from start to finish how we made our camper van. We are starting by taking apart everything. We have about a month to get it finished. We just spent an hour or 2 hours getting the sofa bed out. It's still not out. Started with taking apart everything in the camper van. This was a lot of work, and there were already like an electric seat in it, and we had to we're taking the floor out here, as we're building our own floor from scratch with some 5x5 centimeter wood blocks. Isolation.
Hello. Welcome to the light.
Here we are building the floor, getting it isolated all the way through, and then putting back in the plywood floor from before to get some hard ground. Now we're gonna put some laminate on top of this, and here's the moisture barrier mat that's gonna be underneath. And here you can see my beautiful girlfriend making some cuts for the floor.
Stop. Stop.
Now we're drilling out and cutting out the hole for the rooftop ventilator, which is a must for every camper van. It enables us to be able to cook in here, as it has an electric fan in it. What I've figured out though, going along with this build, that it costs a lot more money than I thought. So this is the roof rack. It's one of the most expensive single things on the car, but it was so convenient. I had to make these spacers so that the roof rack would fit on top of the ventilator, because otherwise it wouldn't have fit. So I had to make these custom spacers out of like rubber, but it worked like a charm. And here you can see me assembling the roof rack. Yeah, me, how y'all doing? Y'all having a good time doing your thing? We're just turning into absolute beast. Oh yeah. Look at this huge fucking rack, man. So here we are taking off all of the panels outside on the vehicle, and this is to expose all of those spots that may be susceptible to rust, and we're applying some rust paint as well as some sealant to seal all of those holes so they wouldn't seep water into there. I probably shouldn't have touched this, but we've come so far, so let's just continue. Here I'm starting the electrical. I'm doing the pre-wiring, and I'm drilling holes throughout the vehicle to get to where I want to go. Here I have all the wires where the battery is going to be. So this is like this is where all the electricity is coming from. And we are making the wheel well boxes where the battery is going to be in there. We got space for 2 batteries in there. It's a lot of wires, it's a lot of work, and it's like a separate video in and of itself. So I'm not gonna go too much in depth of it now. All I can say is that you need to do your research on this. We're charging from the main battery of the vehicle with a DC-DC charger. We're charging from the solar, and we're charging from the mains inlet so we can hook up on land power. This is pretty much what everyone does. Here I'm working on getting the solar fixed. I'm drilling a hole through the chassis to make the wire go through, and you gotta make sure it's waterproof with shit tons of sealant, and you use these boxes that come with it. Now, the company that sold me the solar panel had a shitty solution for mounting it on top of the car, so I had to make my own, and I bought these like oval clamps that goes perfectly onto the roof rack. We've been driving this thing in really heavy winds and all of that, and it's still on the roof. Here's a fridge that we ordered. It's a 12-volt fridge. It runs off a 12 volt. It's super nice, although it makes a lot of noise. I broke my lens as well filming this shit, so there's a lot of bad video from my phone. And here us isolating the vehicle. Starting putting rock wools into the walls. And here we are using some spray foam actually into the beams and where we couldn't reach with the rock wool. Further isolating, moisture barrier with the double bubble wrap. It's pretty normal for camper vans to use this type of isolation, so I just bought a shit ton of it. I was gluing the rock wool to the roof. And I got the panel back up. I then just started working on the bed structure, and here I am working on Lucky's bed, our dog. As you can see, we're using some 2x4s to hold it all up, so it's pretty solid. Here's the shaft for diesel heater. It's going to be underneath the kitchen cabinets. We have like a diesel heater with like air vents that are going up into the cabinets. So we have the hot air coming underneath the cabinet so it doesn't go into the cabinet itself. These are some drawers that I made. I'm really impressed with myself on this one. I've never done such carpentry before, so I'm pretty stoked on how this ended up, and made everything from scratch. Here we are working on the cladding as well, and shit is starting to come together for real. The cabinets and the drawers just look amazing in my opinion. Here are the downlights as well, connecting the downlights to the roof. Ventilator in place and done with cladding. Starting to really look like something. Here we got some electricity into the downlight and got them working as well. And really motivating to see. These are some fake tiles that we bought to just mount over the kitchen cabinet, and they look really good, man. I was really impressed with these ones. This is Lucky's bed, all done now. We are staining the vehicle in a dark brown for a bit more of a cozy vibe. And here Aiden is making the window frame. It's fucking beautiful. Holy shit. This is so nice. This car is gonna be looking so fucking nice, man. Holy shit. Our fridge is in place, by the way. And here we add some cladding to the door. Here I am making the countertop, which is going to be an epoxy river table. If you've seen one of these on YouTube, you know what I'm talking about. But for you who doesn't know, I use epoxy to glue together 2 sheets of wood, essentially. And here also I use some stain and then a top coat of epoxy to make it really shine. And it fits really nicely in the car. It's really just like the centerpiece of the vehicle. Here we are using some flexible stretch carpet that we attach onto the metal. These are just some of the electrical outlets. Finishing up right now. This is pretty much done. Here we have some skirtings and stuff, and so yeah, man, that was our camper van from start to finish. This was a very fast video, and we go a lot more in detail in our other videos. We have a whole series on building the camper van, so if there's anything you want to go more in depth on, go to my YouTube channel and check those videos out. It's called the Sprinter Van Conversion Series. So thank you guys so much for watching, and please subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell for further videos I upload every goddamn Tuesday, so stay tuned for more videos. A lot of travel vlogs coming in, a lot of surf footage, and a lot of music. So thank you guys so much for watching. If there's anything you want to know, please let me know in the comments below. Peace!